Well, hello there, guys and gals. We took a week off or so, and the reason why is we had a heck of a good pumpkin carving contest going on right in here-ish. Now I moved everything back, but anyway, so, I had to clean up the garage, and it took me a complete week to do it. But, and I want to make sure I'm doing good episodes. So let me just get you up to pace where we are. This old guy, he runs good. So we end up switching the intake on it last night. No need to record that because it's the exact same thing as it was before, just more gooder. And it barely clears the hood, so that's a plus. We put the cheapest intake we could find. It's called a premium or something off the Amazonian site. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but very, very cheap. Like $120 or something. It's the cheapest one you can get. But nonetheless, it fires up, it runs. We still have to tuck in all the wires and make all this look pretty. We'll get to it. Wire in the fan relay, yada, yada, yada. All that good jazz. But look at these seats too. I put the seat in. It's the first time the back seat's ever been in it since it's been reupholstered. And of course I got to bolt these down because if not they flop back. But anyway, it's looking, she's starting to look like a Mustang again. I'm pretty darn excited. So, to continue moving forward, we have been confused and not really confused. I mean, trying to still do this on a budget. We are quickly approaching the $6,000 mark, and dang it, well, we're looking for a drive shaft. This is the one out of the 94. This, thank you, Brett, is the one out of a 1966 4-speed manual V8 car. For whatever reason, he got this one out and an automatic, or the standard 6-cylinder one. And I said, yeah, I just don't... What's that measure? Because I know I measured, and if I'm even close to correct, I need 49 3/8. Okay, this measures 50. So we're still going to put it together, and if nothing else, the guys right down the road, they do cut, weld them back together, and balance them. So now we're going to make our Frankenstein dry shaft just to see if we measured like half correctly or a third correctly at all. Yeah. So I am getting a little ahead of myself and behind at the same time. Does that make any sense? I was going to show you guys, but I, of course, lost it. My daggone... Okay, so am I going to have to give you guys like the, hey, this is how you do it, and just wait? Or I don't really want to do that. I want to clip you to my hat, and you guys just hang out with me. Do you feel like hanging out just for like a minute? So I can show you instead of just tell you. So this 66, believe it or not, I believe still has the original U-joint, or U-joints in them. And I'll tell you why. Because of, where was it? The glue that's in there. The glue does not look like it's ever been out. There. So the way to get that out, we're going to take this here butane torch. We're going to heat it up nice and hot. And we're going to squeeze it out that way. And then, since we have this tool, we're going to use it. And we're definitely not going to use the impact because it says not to. Or something. So, anyway, I'm going to go find a way to light this guy here. Then I'm going to show you how to heat that up. And you can watch it come out. It's pretty cool. Alright? Give me a few minutes.
Flowers, I'm not your man. to dinner. No, ma'am. My taped up heart don't care a bit. You want me to say I do, but baby, I won't do it. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. When your phone jingles about 3 a.m., I'm your Huckleberry, your backdoor man. As you sneak by your sleeping group, better bet your sweet ass that I'll meet you down at the boom boom room. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. Well, I gave you heaven, gave you the sky. I'm sorry, baby, I'm not that guy. You say you love me, your heart is burning. When I get that sugar shot, my wheels, they will be turning. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. Chicky bang, 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 chicky bang. You say you love me, your heart is burning. And when I get that sugar shot, my wheels, they will be turning. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. I'm not sipping round for you, my baby. I'm your Superman, my baby. My baby.
Let's say you don't have that tool. Actually, that's the first time I've used that one. It's a ball joint universal tool, and I have lost my... Oh. Okay, so you can do this with a vise, 2 pieces of wood, whatever. But you want to smack with a hammer right here with these, like, you know, I'll just show you. Hopefully I kick on some music for you guys so it's not that loud, but I might forget too. Bada boom, bada bang, da bang. Now, that appeared to be a pretty good U-joint, but we're already here. We don't know how old the universal joint is. That one did have some goop come out of there. Not everybody heats them up to do that. Some people just do exactly what I showed you, and they just, like, you know, force it out. But anyway, that's this drive shaft right here. And I forgot to mention, we had inside clips. There were clips on the inside of these. Don't forget those. Please don't forget those, because I didn't. is what it is. So these on this guy hopefully are a little bit more good or smoother. And what we're going to try to do is dislocate this fella. And does he have an inner? I don't feel an inner. Okay, so the good thing about this and that dry shaft is they take the exact same universal joint. So that's pretty cool. That was another reason why and how I determined that this should work. Because, I mean, it takes the same universal joint. It should be the same, you know. It should work, that's what I'm saying. Yowza. These ones, you pinch the clips. You pinch the clips. And then it like does that 12 times. But you pinch that clip, flip it over, pinch that clip, knock that feller out, put it in there, same with that one. So instead of you guys having to watch me go through all that fun time again, now this one here does not have the glue. There's no place for it to even come out on either one. So that was mainly for your older type Chevys and apparently Fords too. So anyway, we're going to knock this one out, knock that one out, put our new universal joints in. I'll show you a little trick that an Indian taught me, and we'll go do it to it. All right, I'll show you what it looks like here in a few. So I don't know why I'm surprised, because I'm not, but we ran into a dilemma. The universal joints aren't correct. Like, they fit the 94 beautifully. However, on that won't work. Now, the plus side is this does fit like, like that. It fits, right? I don't know if that's like pretty much universal, and there's no play, so that's good. But as I twirl that around like so, I can feel, I don't know if you can see it or not, you can feel and see like bearing mark on there. So I knew we were going to have to make a hybrid, because this is going to have to clamp on the outside. This one is going to have to clamp on the inside with these little clips. I'm fine with that. But I can't use the old universal joints because I just don't feel good about it. We put heat to them. We're not building this car to throw the dry shaft down the road. It's just not in the cards. So now we're going to have to go back to square one, sort of ish. Take that back to there with one of those caps and see what we can figure out. I'll let you know what part numbers I come up with. So far, the ones for the 94 are 354s, or on the other ones, 369s maybe? For the more gooder ones, I think. Yeah, precision 369s. So we're back to like, not getting this done tonight, which is just par for the course. So we're going to end it here, and I'll let you guys know what part numbers we find, what we can make work. All right? We'll see you guys tomorrow night. So back to the dry shaft. We ran into like a dilemma with the universals, and I went to the parts store and I was like, you know what? Those universals kind of look like a little bigger, like something I've seen before. So we're making a mutt dry shaft. What do I mean? This is the universal out of an 88 IROC Z which is pretty much the same from like I think a 69 Camaro-ish all the way down through. And the reason why I chose that is I think this might be a Chevrolet driveshaft. Do I know? Absolutely not. But there's reason to believe. Such as, I don't know, maybe somebody else can answer this, if those things, remember how we heated it up and got the glue out around? I am not real hip to Ford. I don't know if that's a GM thing or a all brands kind of thing. I don't know. Tell you the truth, I traditionally just work on Chevrolet, Buick, Olds, Pontiac, etc., etc. So, what we did was we took a Ford universal joint, the one for the 94, I think, and the caps fit on both. So that's a good plus. So we have the 94 caps and the 88 Chevy caps. Now we had to do something, dare I say budget. I'm going to say budget. You see how these don't exactly fit flush? The original snap rings that's supposed to fit on the inside are just a smidge too thick. But they give us these. See those? If we clip the ends off of these, just about right in here, right past the eyelet, they clip down perfectly and hold the universal joint in. Hey, you know what? If it saves me like a butt ton of money, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm not sure. This is the GM universal joint. I can't remember if I used that one exactly or not. So the part number on that guy is 354. Wait a minute. Is that right? 1, 2. Maybe that's the Mustang one. Dang it. Now I got all these things messed up. These should be the Chevrolet ones. 534G. And see how they have the end caps here? Darn it. You know what? Let me find this other universal joint. And I did this because one of the universal joints I grabbed was actually wider than the other. Those are 369s. Hopefully we still have a 369 sitting around here. This was too like small. See how that is like, it's noticeably different, right? And I believe these are the GM ones. I'm about 100% just sure. And these match up about perfect. So I removed these caps, used these caps and these caps right here, because on the end of this will be our, well, that's the rear, but nonetheless it'll fit factory like in here with the clips on the outside. Yeah, clips on the outside. So that'll go there, and wherever I put the rear one, here it is, there. And the good thing is I bounced the cap right out of it. Darn it. But anyway, see, yeah, I have extra caps because I bought a lot of universal joints trying to make it work. Let me get this mess cleaned up, and I'll show you real quick how I put those on, right, wrong, or indifferently. But now that guy is kind of ruined because I don't know where all those needles went. They are amongst the floor, and just give me a few minutes. We'll spitball this, all right? Okay, this way so I can confuse you, because I almost confused myself. This is a 354 joint from either a 66 or a 94 Mustang. I can't remember. I want to say a 66. Sorry, I kind of forgot. I didn't write the things down exactly, but this is a 354, and it's definitely from a Mustang. I know that because this is the last set that I bought and I still have them in the bag. And we're using 2 caps off that number right there. These were bought at O'Reilly's. So that way, so you have part numbers. Anyway, so this is going to go into, let's see, how did that work? The smaller caps, yeah, the smaller caps go into this part, I think, right? Wrong? Maybe? Yeah. And the bigger caps, the GM caps, go in here. Now, you're going to want to put this grease zerk where you can get to it, because hopefully you want to, like, you know, grease it every now and again. We tried to place it right there on there so we can get to it. So we're going to do the same thing for this. And I'm going to show you how I install these right, wrong, or indifferent, and or 12 different times if I have to. So away we go. Let's see. We're going to take these caps off. These bearings are really easy to knock out and to, like, just scatter. I have a bunch over there on the floor if you don't believe me. And then we're going to use these caps. But first, we're going to go boom. Okay, maybe. Maybe we're not. What the world? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Now, that's an airline, not a big deal. So, so we're going to start that like that. We're going to put the end of the cap in there like this, the universal. These are, in my opinion, a lot easier to install than they are to, well, I guess take out, but we're going to hit right here on this weld. Now, what that's going to do, hopefully, is knock that bearing race flat. You hear that sound, how it changed? That means we should be flush, and we are on that end. We're then going to take this in, center him up, and yes, we're just going to now we hit really flat. We don't hit to the side or anything like that. Trying to keep this straight that way so we can lock these things in. Okay? Now, here's the tricky part. We gotta clip that one little ear off, and I'm going to show you again because I didn't show you the first time. Where did they all go? Okay, these little fellas right here. So, these are thinner than the ones we need. Sorry, my hat keeps falling. So, you're going to want to, like, put them in, I don't know, this drawer right here. So whenever they go flying, they don't go flying, like, really, really far. And you just kind of safety squint. And then you only have to look for it in your drawer. See? And you do it again. Boom. Now, you take that guy, just give him a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Now, what you can do is go further down. And you see how you got not enough room yet? Keep going. And dang it, I don't know if that's got enough room yet or not. But see how we still got a gap there? So we just need to further. Oh, I know what it is. See how that sticks out a little bit? So what we're going to have to do is kind of prop this up a little bit so that can go further down. So we'll use that hammer like that. Take this hammer. And we'll just give him a little up tap. But see, now we got plenty of room for the other one. It clips on there, And then you just do the exact same thing to this guy, but with the smaller caps. And that's how you do those. Those ones are going to require the other clips, the hall green looking clips, nose ring, whatever you want to call them. So, and they go in really easy, just like this guy here. We put the clips there, we put those clips on the outside, and as you see, the universal joint, it's perfect, really. So that right there will hopefully get us close to where we need to be. Then we're going to lift the car, we're going to put it in there and see how close we are. I think we're about a ½ inch off, I think. And we're going to go from there, okay? So I'm going to do the other universal, the exact, this guy right here. I'm going to put him on there, do the exact same way that I just showed you. And then we're going to throw it in the car, see what we got. Does that sound good? All right. So this took 37 hours longer than it should have. I just want to add on another note that you want these things free flowing. What I mean is you want them moving pretty good. If not, you'll get a vibration. And the way you do that, if it's too tight on this end, smack it down till you get something like this. Same way with this. Smack it this way, smack it that way, until you get all around good movement. Now, saying that to say this, I put my bolts in the rear end right there so I wouldn't lose them. Hopefully you guys can see that. I got you on my head so I can't see. So, here comes a piece of resistance. Do we have, what do we have here? There's that piece. And this is too long. This is absolutely too long. So, no worries. What we're actually going to do is, we're not even going to, yeah. So, but the good thing is, this can be cut down. And that can be cut down a lot easier and cheaper than what it is to make one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it to the machine shop. We're going to have it cut down, and we're going to go at it again. We're going to cut it down like 3/4 of an inch, I think it is. Might need more than that. So I'm going to measure one more again, and we're just going to go from there. And what you do is you measure, which I think I've showed you guys in the past. I don't even know if you can see me right now because this lighting I know is horrendous. But we're going to measure from this flange. Actually, no. We would measure from the center of this universal to the center of that one as if it's in the car. From here-ish. You guys see that? Let me see. From around here-ish to around here-ish at the drive shaft, right? Roughly wherever that yoke would end up. And then you add an inch. Now, you want to do that with the weight on the car. And the reason is, the car settles, the drive shaft goes in the transmission a little more. So, that's the reason. So tonight, I wouldn't consider this a flop. I consider this an absolute victory. Because we do have a dry shaft officially. We just got to cut him down, which I said is a lot cheaper and a lot more gooder to get one made. We already have your new universal joints in it. We don't have to worry about that part. And the good thing is, there's a machine shop right down the road that's absolutely more qualified to do it. So we're going to let them fool with it. Does that sound good? As always, I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. If you was to attempt this, you can grind this off right where it meets and disconnect it that way. You want to cut this as even as you can. I am not going to do that at all. I'm not. I'm going to let a machine shop do it because they know more what they're doing than what I do. So I am going to remeasure, and we're just going to go from there. Like I say, if I remember, it was 49 3/8. This, I believe, was 50 inches, so we might have to measure again. I'm going to. Then we're going to take it down there this weekend. Nonetheless, I feel good about this. This is going to speedy up the process, absolutely. Then we'll have to work on a transmission control module. Because you know me and wiring, I love it. Nope, not so much. I suck at wiring. But I'm getting better. I'm trying. You know, I got like a D- at work today on something. So, you know, I feel like I'm progressing forward. But nonetheless, if you ain't making mistakes, you probably aren't doing anything. Anything you learn for the better can't be that bad. But thanks for watching, guys and gals. We're going to see you next time here on Right Turn Garage TV. And this is getting a lot more exciting. Won't be long till this one's out and that one is there. That one, yeah, that one's there, maybe, I don't know. It'll at least not have all these parts around it. We'll be able to see it for the first time in like a year. So stay tuned, it's going to get better, and y'all have a great weekend. Thanks for watching and subscribing. We'll see you next time.